whole truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you, Edna. Kindly state your full names for record purposes and what you do for livelihood.
I'm Edna Chepkirui. Currently, I'm a business lady as well as a farmer.
Previously, what was your engagement or relationship with the county government of Kericho?
I was a CC in the Department of Agriculture, Livestock and Cooperatives Management until the 23rd of December 2024.
What was the recruitment process for you? Was it competitive or it was a direct nomination by the governor?
It was competitive.
By competitive, what do you exactly mean?
I mean the positions were advertised, we applied, and then we went through a panel and we were selected. After that, we were vetted by the County Assembly of Kericho, and our names were forwarded to the governor for appointment.
So do you term your employment as being on merit?
Yeah, it is. It was on merit.
Thank you. You have also talked about in your affidavit at paragraph 4 that your employment was terminated on 23rd of December 2024.
Actually, when I remember, it's just very emotional for me. On the 23rd of December, I was seated with my family, ready for dinner, and then on Facebook, my son is telling me, "Mom, are you aware you've been dismissed? What did you do?" And then I was like, "No, it can't happen." My son told, "But it is in the Facebook page of the governor. Why are you saying it's not so?" Then checking on it, I saw 6 of us have been dismissed on a 23rd at 7 p.m. on a Facebook page without prior notification that we will be terminated. It was so sad. On a 23rd we were going for Christmas to enjoy with our children. Here we are. You are being told, go home.
Thank you. Kindly point to the senators the specific page where that Facebook post is contained.
The Facebook page, it's on page 73.
73 of volume 4.
Volume 4A.
4A.
Yeah.
Can you confirm that that is the official page, Facebook of the governor?
Yeah, it is.
Proceed and briefly read to the senators the comments that were made by the governor in that Facebook post.
For immediate release, reorganization of government, pursuant to Section 179 of the Constitution of Kenya and County Government Act, Section 32(3), I, Honorable Erick Mutai, PhD, Governor, Kericho County, in exercise of executive authority, have made the following changes in the county government executive. Pursuant to paragraph 23 of the section of the service of the county executive, together with section 41 of the County Government Act number 17 of 2012, I have given notice to termination of contract to the following county executive members. A, Honorable Kipruta Malel. B, Honorable Rosemary Rob. C, Honorable Edna Tanui, that is me. D, Honorable Leonard Ngetich. E, Honorable Bernard B. Honorable Brian Langat.
Thank you. Prior to that Facebook post, had you been subjected to any disciplinary action?
No.
By the County Public Service Board or the governor himself or any other known mechanism in law?
No.
You had not?
Yeah.
Was this the first time you were hearing about the termination of your employment?
It was the first time, and at first I didn't believe it. Only to see now the comments from people on Facebook telling us, Pole, it was humiliating. In my 50 years that I've lived, I've never been subjected to such a thing.
Pole, Edna, eventually, did you ever get any official communication from the county?
On the 24th, I got a message from the governor's secretary telling us to go and pick the letters, which I didn't go for it on that day because already I had traveled out for Christmas holiday with my family, so I picked my letter on the 27th of December.
What was the reason given for your termination?
The reasons given for the termination were executive order. It was therefore the executive order number 1 of 2022, 1 of 2023, and executive order 1 of 2024, which in those executive orders, it was just the normal rearrangement of government where you are transferred from one department to another department, of which at no one point I was transferred and I refused to move. In the 2 years I served in Kericho County, I was in health department when I joined. That was in 4th of November 2022. In April 2023, I was moved to Public Service Management, PSM, and I moved without question. I handed over. On the 26th of October 2023, I was moved from PSM to agriculture, and that is where I exited from.
Had you received any form of notice to show cause or an appraisal of any kind?
None at all.
None. Edna, then, why would the governor abruptly on his Facebook page dismiss you from employment?
Up to date, I can tell this house I've never known, but I have some instincts are telling me maybe because I was unable to continue giving out the money the way he used to sometimes tell us to support him in the fundraisers, but we had committed our payslips, we were unable to still support. So at that point, I just told myself maybe that could be one of the reasons.
You have made a serious allegation there. Did the governor make request for you to provide money to him at any given time?
I did.
Honorable Senators, let's turn to page 79 of our volume 4A, transaction 101. Page 80, transaction 35. Page 80, transaction 35. Edna, kindly tell us whether you made any transaction, to whom, what time, and how much was it?
This is a transaction which was done on the 30th of June.
Council, please guide senators on the exact.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. It's page 80, yes. Transaction 35.
Which one is that? Please guide them.
I mean, we have to count physically because these are transactions, honorable senators. It is four from the bottom. 4 from the bottom.
4 from the bottom?
Yes. In volume 4A. It's actually number 5. Number 5 from the bottom. Page 80. To whom was that money sent, Edna?
To one Dr. Erick Mutai, who is the governor, Kericho County.
How
from
much
my M-Pesa number 0722 734522.
How much was it?
10,000.
Page 81, the next page, the last transaction, honorable senators. How much was sent and to whom? The last transaction at page 81.
It was on date 23rd of June 2024, again to Dr. Erick Mutai, 30,000 from my M-Pesa.
Page 82, the fifth transaction from the top.
Is that 20?
Page 82, transaction 5 from the top. How much and to whom?
It was from my M-Pesa to Dr. Erick Mutai, 20,000.
Page 83, transaction 22 from the top. Page 83, transaction 22 from the top.
Yeah, this was in December, 24th of December, 2023. I sent 100,000 to His Excellency Dr. Erick Mutai from my M-Pesa to his M-Pesa line.
Page 84, transaction 30.
That was on 17th of December, 2023, to Dr. Erick Mutai from my M-Pesa, 40,000 to his M-Pesa.
Page 85, transaction 31. How much and to whom?
It was on 14th of November, 2023. That is to Dr. Erick Mutai. This is 10,000 from my M-Pesa.
How were these requests made, Edna?
The requests were made through phone calls. You are called, you are told, I have something urgent to attend to Waziri. Kindly send me some 10,000, 20,000, or sometimes you would say, I need some 100,000 if you don't have. Send maybe like 20, 50 if you have. Sometimes he would give me the phone numbers of his PA. There is one Robinson Keplangat and Reni Kipsang, who normally the governor would call and tell me, I need some amount, put to this line, and the rest is just there.
Are there instances where you gave money in any other form other than M-Pesa?
There are other forms, but I cannot prove here, so I wouldn't want even to dwell on that.
How much money in your estimation have you given to the governor pursuant to his requests?
From what I estimate via M-Pesa, direct to him and through to the aides, is close to 1.6 million.
1.6 million?
Yeah.
And where was the source of this money, Edna?
Before I joined the county government of Kericho, I used to work in Wasingishu as a career civil servant, Ministry of Health, as a senior public health officer, until when I got the job. I took early retirement, which I was not ready for it anyway, but nevertheless I did. And I'm a business lady. I run an hardware. I'm a landlady. I have residential houses, so I have many businesses. So that is the source of my income, and I also do farming.
Thank you. Let's go to paragraph 23 of your affidavit at page 101. There was an incident that was alluded to by a witness who preceded you. You have also highlighted the same incident in your affidavit. Can you kindly tell us what you meant at paragraph 23?
Okay, on that day, there was a meeting at the boardroom. After the meeting, the governor told us to go to his office. Unfortunately for myself, I didn't go, because already I knew the first team who had gone there, they were forced to sign a resignation in a blank. So I told myself, I cannot take myself to a slaughterhouse. Let it come, if it will come, in a different style. But I'll not sign.
So you did not sign for...
I didn't sign any blank resignation. I didn't.
Thank you. In respect to the remarks made against Mr. Geoffrey, you have also alluded to that fact, that you were in that meeting, correct?
Yes, it's unfortunate, and for me as a mother, it really pains, because no one chooses to have a certain child, and if nature makes you to be whom you are, no one should ridicule anyone. It's unfortunate. It's not only for the former CEO, Geoffrey, but who the governor used to use so many words to describe him as a person. I thought this young man was just physically disabled. He's also mentally disabled, which is, for a mother like me, it's painful, and it's unfortunate to come from a leader. So such words are heavy. Even as he used to like demeaning us in cabinet, you are clueless CCs. Then at some point I would sit and ask myself, fine, I could be clueless, but why are you asking money from a clueless CC?
Thank you. I think you've already addressed that, Edna. The question is, were you present when the governor uttered those specific words?
Yes.
Thank you. You are before Senate to testify on the governor's conduct, and you have highlighted that at paragraph 2. What are the specific complaints you have against the governor? What are the violations that you are accusing the governor of?
One, the unlawful termination of my contract, which he made me to take an early retirement at an age of 50. I still had another 10 years to work in the public service. But he decided to offer me a job for 5 years, which I signed the contract, but early, 2 years, he decided to terminate the contract without the proper procedure.
Does the law, specifically the Employment Act and the County Government Act, give the governor mandate to arbitrarily terminate the employment of a CC?
Through a procedure.
Through a procedure. Was that procedure followed?
No.
Thank you very much, Edna. Madam Speaker, that is all for this witness.
Council for County Assembly, you now have 2 hours, 1 minute. We now move on to cross-examination. Council for Governor.
Good evening, Madam Edna.
Good evening, Wakili.
Your complaints mainly are to the issue of your termination and your complaint about being asked to remit money, isn't it? Okay. Now I'd like us to start with the issue of termination. Now, you have an extra copy of your employment. You have an extra copy of your employment contract, which is at page 72 of volume 4A, isn't it? You recall annexing it, isn't it? Your letter of employment.
Yes.
And it is, Honorable Senators, I'm referring to Assembly's bundle, volume 4A, page 68 to 71. Sorry, to page 72. Now, could you